Hello, this is Someone Guy in Hawaii, and this one will be longer than a minute because, well, we'll get to because in a minute. Ghosted is a 2023 Apple TV Plus release starring Chris Evans as romantically needy farmer Cole and Ana de Armas as Sadie, an art agent. The two meet, have an awesome day and a half, after which she appears to ghost him. Cole decides to fly to London to surprise her, where he is captured and almost tortured before being rescued by Sadie, who is not an art agent, rather a CIA agent. And it goes from there. Ghosted, in broad terms, is similar to True Lies, Keeping Up with the Joneses, and especially Night and Day. One is a spy, the other has no clue at the start. This is a release that got widely panned by critics and, according to Rotten Tomatoes, at least a majority of the audience. And yet it was Apple TV Plus's most watched film debut ever when it dropped in April of 2023. And I thoroughly enjoyed watching it. Is it the greatest thing since sliced bread? No. Is it fun and entertaining and worth the watch for my money? Absolutely. I don't understand most of the criticism. Some say Evans and de Armas have no chemistry. Bullshit. I think the back and forth of these two characters is what makes the film work, even when what happens around them may seem over the top and a cliche. Some say the writing sucks and then cite the presence of 5 different writers to blame. I thought the writing and plotting range from decent to, in some places, pretty darn good. Motivations and setups are woven in seamlessly so that when the payout comes, they don't seem contrived. Dexter Fletcher's direction gets panned. Do these critics even understand what a director does? I think Fletcher does a fine job. I get the idea that a lot of critics have these super high standards, and anything that doesn't meet that level of performance gets classified as trash. Okay, down the bottom. Ignore these critics. Okay, and as for those Rotten Tomato audience scores, I have this theory. People who post Rotten Tomato reviews, for the most part, do so when they really like something, when they really don't. People who find it just good but not great, they'll enjoy the flick but not spend the time to post a review. And Ghosted is that kind of movie. It's a mostly predictable, box-checking, efficiently engineered piece of undemanding escapism. And I think most people who haven't been soured by the press will enjoy it, and I recommend it. One other thing that no one talks about, the budget. We have Evans, de Armas, Adrian Brody, Tate Donovan, Amy Sedaris, Anna Devere Smith, Tim Blake Nelson, Stephen Park, and at least 4 other not insignificant cameos I don't wish to spoil. We have rural Georgia, Washington D.C., London, Khyber Pass, and Pakistan locations, all convincingly portrayed by a smattering of Eastern U.S. locales. Salvatore Tintino's cinematography is on point. Chris Levinson heads the editing crew, music by Lorna Balfe, and the soundtrack includes a number of classic pop tunes, not covers, reasonably well matched to specific sequences. We get all that and a decent story and interesting characters for $41 million. Not $200 million like Netflix's The Gray Man, not $141 million, $41 million. That's insane. I suspect some of that owes to Chris Evans being listed as a producer and de Armas as an executive producer. De Armas was actually not the first choice to play Sadie. She came on board after Scarlett Johansson had to bow out due to scheduling conflicts. I am, however, pretty sure that at least 3 of those 4 cameos, I won't spoil, owe themselves to Evans. In any case, if this is what $40 million can buy, we need more movies like this. Okay, again, maybe not highly recommended, but definitely recommend it.